Hi everybody. We're going to do this workout today outside. There's going to be some issues, I'm sure. I've got cans. If you do not have weights, make sure that you grab a set of cans. Try to get as heavy as you can to mimic the weight that you would usually use. These are a little bit too light for me, but I'm going to use these today because I don't have any weights at home. I'm also just using a towel. If you have a mat, great, use that. If you're doing it inside, a towel would work fine too on your floor, especially if it's carpet. If you have a ball, I have this little one here. Great, use a ball. I know some of you are fortunate to have everything, so now look at you. But those of us that don't, we can just use, instead of a ball, I could keep one of the cans and use that as a weight instead of the ball. If you have anything at home that would work to hold into in your hands, use that as an option. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna start with a little warm up first. A little march in place. All right, take a deep breath in, breathe in, and exhale. And again, breathe in. And exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in. And exhale. Last time. All right, we got a little step tap. Roll your shoulder right and left. All right, let's take that arm a little bit bigger overhead. And even bigger if your shoulder allows you to. All right, ham curl. Let's take it down. Cross those arms in front, just cross in the midline. And then we're gonna flex the foot in front, keep that cross of the arms, but take it right out in front. Let's go back to that hamstring curl. Cross down. And we're gonna cross in front. All right, we're gonna lift that knee up and tap that opposite thigh, just a little lift. Try not to crunch down here. I want you to stay lifted through that chest and bring that knee up to 90 degrees. All right, let's take it back to the shoulder roll, right and left. We're just trying to bring that heart rate up a little bit and a little bit bigger. 4 more here. All right, let's go for that big reach up and back. And we're gonna take a ham curl and we'll cross down in front. And then flex the foot and cross in front of the body. All right, let's lift that knee up, tap the opposite thigh. All right, we're gonna take a little march in place. Pump those arms. All right, we got a little march for 3 and then tap on 4. So here we go in place. 1, 2, 3, tap. Tap. If you want, you can move this forward and back. You might not have a lot of room where you are, so just keep it in place if you need to. 2 more. All right, hold it here. 1, 2, 3, tap. We're gonna move this to the side. Take it side to side. To the right, and left, and again. If that's not comfortable for you, do it in place. All right, little step tap, right to left. All right, we're gonna make this a little bit bigger. Here's your option. We're gonna add a little balance. If you're not up for that, keep the tap to the floor. 8 more, 8, 7. Woo, 4 more. All right, little march, nice and easy. All right, to open up those feet. We're gonna move into some squats, but before we start the squats, we're gonna just start with a hip hinge to make sure that we're really driving the weight back. All right, hands on those hips. Let's drive those hips back. Keep your back nice and long. I'm gonna turn to the side, you can stay forward. I'm gonna drive those hips back. Be mindful of your shoulders, so you might want to move the hands to the top of the thighs and just press those hips back. Let's do that 2 more times. Hands can also come out in front. Make sure that we're keeping the legs nice and long. Drive those hips back, feeling those glutes and hamstrings. All right, if you're up for it, we're gonna start to move this into a squat. If not, I want you to stay with that hip hinge. Exhale, drive the weight back into the heels. So that squat, you want to keep the knees lined up over the ankles and really push the weight back into those heels. Couple more. Last one. And rest. All right, we're gonna grab our ball, or you can use a weight instead of that ball.